in, Daddy.
Welcome to... That's a great start. Bring us in, Daddy. Okay.
Here we go.
Welcome to episode 23 of Lumberpunk, where...
Next episode, you get to wear your shirt. You have a 24 shirt.
I do?
Mm-hmm.
Based on the hit series starring...
It has all these lines on it.
Kiefer Sutherland.
And you've worn it.
25.
Is it? Well, it's coming.
I think so. I know what you're talking about.
Never mind. Keep going, Daddy.
Yeah, so episode 23 of Lumberpunk. Where the women are the square root of 100 and the men are all 1 times 10.
What?
Nothing but 10s.
Okay.
James and I, we were talking about intro and outro catchphrases, and that one hit me the other day. It's not gonna stick, but
right.
I have to say it just to get it out.
You gotta get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta get it out.
You just gotta get it out.
Yeah.
Thank goodness. You did it.
Look, we're already doing enough math in front of friends, Pyar. Why'd you have to bring a square root into this?
What did you say 40 seconds ago? You drop us in, Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Can we start, Daddy? So.
I'm a fountain of good ideas.
Yeah. So last episode was literally nothing but combat.
Yeah.
You rolled initiative. The one before, you'd been out in the woods outside of Kyoto. You stumbled upon an illegal shrine to the 47 Ronin. Mm-hmm. And then between there and returning to the Pendragon, aka Sir Francis Bacon, aka the Pink Lady, not always in that order, you came under attack by a stealthy, quiet group in the dense woods who seemed to be camping on a ridgeline and raining hell on you. To be fair, this was the first introduction of stealth mechanics into the main game, and it caused a bit of a stir. Yeah. Y'all took some pretty serious hits, and
one of us did.
Yeah, and so
I haven't been hit yet.
we find our really? Did I feel like I was rolling.
Laroo 2 did. Laroo 2 got hit.
Prom was never.
You missed me.
Yeah. Laroo 2's been taken. So I've been really back and forth on this, and I literally just jumped one direction just now, and so we're going there. So this was happening. We're flashing forward past this unresolved combat.
Okay.
To you all are now at the bookstore, and Boris is not there, and that's all I'll say.
Oh no.
got dice. Does the ferryman, is he a gambler?
He's a gambling man.
Nice. And yeah, so you find yourselves at the bookstore, which you've floated some names, but nothing has been official at this point. And I don't know if our theme really plays for this. I feel like this is more of a. I mean, we are still in the Middle Kingdom, but I feel like sort of a homier, bookier kind of a. Where is it?
Can't kill us.
Speak too soon there, honey.
Of Stone and Soul. That's a pretty good one. Let's see how that plays. No, two Last of the Mohicans. warm hearth. There it is. Yeah.
Kind of Ken Burns.
It is. It totally is. That's a good pull. Yeah, so your vehicle is parked in this massive, oversized warehouse space that you have.
Oh, that's right.
And I didn't have quite enough time to fill all the little like warehouse. I mean, essentially, it's mostly an empty space, right?
Yeah.
But
Can you just kind of pan and zoom at the same time, maybe?
So basically, what you're looking at is
A whole lot of nothing, honey.
yeah. So you've got like this big building with like space to work, and then in terms of we'll have some walls. Let's say the Pendragon's parked over here, and then in terms of coming into this space,
Little bells.
yeah. So wee little guy for scale. Oh, I didn't even know. That's really cool. He's got like a
crutch?
arcane crutch. Yeah. So there's this beautiful table display at the window, and then shelves. Some of the more antique-y kind of books here along the
So
the back wall, and then
Coffee.
cup of the brown to you. More passages down through here for sort of your standard book array. Little coffee shop space here.
Tables.
Yeah, wee tables with wee knives in them. Sort of an analog style counter for the cashier. More greenery coming in. I'm building the whatchamacallums, skylight for the greens, but there'll be some plants growing. And then where is... Oh, there he is. I couldn't find a ginger cat, so yeah, we got Momo there. And I haven't picked a mini for MTM yet. But yeah, this is definitely his domain, and he's got a little bedroom in the back too, so he lives there as well. Yeah, so you guys are back at the bookstore, Boris, Destination Unknown, and I guess the ship would be on the roof. We haven't built a
dock for it.
Yeah, like
doors.
a opening roof kind of situation. That's going to be
Yeah.
part of the build. So I had this idea last time, and this is your store now, right? So it's yours to rearrange and decorate and kind of do how you will, barring any feedback from MTM, I suppose. And actually, so when you guys come in, he's like, "Oh, there they are, my new bosses. I'm so glad that they picked this space. I'm gonna have to work so hard to live up to their expectations and their high standards. I hope I'll do anything to redecorate, but I hope they don't make me take down my map of California. If they were to ask, I would show them that in its first phase, first of all, it's full relief topographical. I love it so much. But then second of all, it phase shifts from era to era. So in its first phase, it's what's speculated to be early Beringian, about 14,000 years ago, and then next phase is pre-colonial tribal maps showing the native peoples of the Great Lost State, and then pre-fracture United States of America, and then current wasteland and nuclear fallout after the bombing of Los Angeles. And I'm such
Say.
Gosh,
a
I
lover.
love that map of California. I hope it never comes down.
It's like a holographic, topographic
Yeah,
wonder. Really.
incredible. A
It's-
focal point of the space, I'd say.
Oh. If our alignment emotionally and intellectually continues, I may too be so great one day. I may be, dare I say, DTF.
I wonder how the how the business has been in our first hours of operation. Yeah, our first day. It's our first day as the sort of, it's not owner or operator, but the operators of this fine establishment. I wonder if there's some sort of software that keeps track of our business metrics, or if we should rely on staff sort of word of mouth reporting.
Oh, now I feel like I'm gonna let them down. Oh,
I think both have their merits, certainly.
they're so kind.
Software can be so impersonal. It doesn't, and I think as a small neighborhood shop, we've already seen the benefits of being a center for the local community, and so I think just focusing on our metrics may be misleading, but I think it would be useful to know if that's something that is tracked within our perhaps through our point of sale technology.
Their generosity knows no bounds. If I were to give them the operations tour, they would find that there's a full POS at the front desk, though analog appearance in nature. It's very high tech, granular tracking available. But I already know all the answers to all the questions, and I feel like I've let them down in not growing business for them as a sign of welcome. All the regulars that would come on a day like today have been here, and there has been one guest I did not recognize, a true walk-in. If I were to tell them.
I think it's perfectly reasonable to maintain the same business level of business that was performing prior to our acquisition of the space. Wouldn't you say?
That's a very interesting question philosophically in terms of
Thank you.
whether or not we don't have any shareholders that would be expecting us to continuously
Not
grow
at
our
all.
business.
No.
We simply need to
Maintain.
and sort of keep the cost of goods below to make up for our operating costs, and maybe bring in a small profit so that we can support our employees. And
Thank God they hate shareholders as much as I do. When profit is the only true north for any responsibility, humanity is lost.
if only I had a good cup of the brown to toast to the downfall of capitalism.
Now I must impress them with my skills. It's time for all my years of work and practice to pay off. This is the one moment.
Make it two.
This is the 2 moments that I have been training for. I will do the best coffee, the best cup of the brown, as they say, that I have ever done. Even if it is 1% better, that is not nothing. And he starts furiously making this overwrought cup of coffee. And you know what? I have to roll for this.
Oh no.
Roll for cup of the
Roll for
brown.
coffee.
It's getting easier, but it like also is not getting any easier. You know what I
Talking to what they have to talk in the street.
mean? I'm assuming you can't hear us over the sound of milk
No, I
frothing.
can't hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've always preferred oat milk for my lattes. Is that what you like, Laroo?
I love oat milk.
But a good barista will also be able to make any milk really shine.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they're doing
Their best.
their best.
Their best is the best.
Their best will be the best.
Mm-hmm. He missed the look that he gave upon hearing
Yeah,
your oat milk.
I didn't see it, but I felt it.
Yeah.
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 He's
He's still rolling.
The milk was already frothing.
Okay.
If you ever want to take the brunt of the,
The MTM experience.
you just let me know.
What?
He's leaving, so he's like, "You got this."
You got it. Good luck.
Yeah, it's just so.
MGM's like, let's deal with each other
Yeah.
now.
He's like, "Look, I'm really awkward in groups, but I'm great one-on-one. What's up with you right now?"
My guy.
my girl,
Mm-hmm.
my lady, my dude, whatever your pronouns are, I got you.
She hers.
Shit, yeah, all right, my lady. Suddenly he's got a fedora on, my lady. Nope. Yeah. He's really.
Working.
He's working, but he's not slow.
All right.
He's like, normal speed for like a real good cup. Yeah. Yeah. Like I went out to coffee this morning at the game store, and I'd say my coffee took from ordering it to at my table with the barista walking over to deliver it was like 7 minutes. Yeah.
All right.
There it is. And 21 is divisible by 7, which we like, and that's what he rolled. I think he's making the exact same one, so let's say he does a double for both of you in that same 7-minute window, since it's the exact same thing.
Efficiency with this one. Incredible.
And
Lost my pencil. With your long arm.
He comes around and sets both of them on the countertop there with the stools, and then brings out the milk cup with the froth to do the little swizzle and design. And Laroo, he makes a pine tree in yours, and Leo,
Artistry.
he makes a book that's like splayed open with the pages kind of fanned in
These are beautiful.
the froth for both of you.
These are incredible. It's almost too beautiful. I don't even want to sip it. But I will.
I hope the beauty of my foam work doesn't deter them from enjoying the other sensory qualities of the cup of the brown.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's 21. That's pretty.
It's a good cuppa.
Yeah.
That's a
Sort of.
good cuppa. It's just the right shade of brown, wouldn't you say?
Well, is it still brown if there's
It's still
white
brown.
mixed in?
It's still brown.
Just curious. Thank you,
It's called a light brown.
MTM. It's a very good cup of coffee. Thank you.
He turns around and starts washing the dishes that he was working on.
Do we see like a physical menu anywhere for the cafe?
No. Yeah. And this is your space to design, so if
Yeah,
that feels
space to
if
design.
that feels important to you, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want like a chalkboard kind of a situation, or like a little individualized for different seats kind of a situation, or what's the...
I like the idea of a chalkboard, something that could be changed as MTM gets inspiration.
Okay. I thought there was... I might have to dig into it later. I'll make a note for that.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you got
It goes, it's the battle.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It does look like the... Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. Chalkboard.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of... Yeah, cool. All right, we got a wee chalkboard on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his map of California is... I didn't have a literal map, but like one of these guys over here.
Mm-hmm.
That one's got kind of a half dome look. That's fitting.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. We'll take it. Yeah, it's got a good cozy vibe to it. Y'all are sort of still getting used to the smell of paper, book.
And
Yeah.
diarrhea.
Yeah. What?
What?
There's no diarrhea in there.
Books.
Books?
Books make you poop.
Oh.
What?
You've never heard that?
Nor.
Oh my gosh. Get out of here.
Tori.
PR.
What? Is that on some corner of the internet that I don't know about?
PR.
Is that a joke about like reading on the toilet?
No.
No, it's a thing.
Smell. Is it
I
science?
don't really. I haven't
Just
really
if you
experienced
Google
it.
the words smell of buh, it autofills to makes you poop.
That's crazy.
The smell
Yeah,
of
but then, like,
books
bookstores,
alone.
Well, like being in a
doesn't
bookstore for a
force
lot of people will
Huh. Well, okay, that's fair. I don't experience that.
get things moving. Yeah.
It's so the documented. I know what we're gonna call the bookstore.
Oh no.
We're gonna call it Mariko Aokai, which is the phrase used for the sudden urge and phenomenon that people get to use the bathroom when stepping into a bookstore or a library.
Is that a Japanese term? It
It
sounds like
doesn't
it.
say, but Mariko
Aoki,
Aoki.
A-O-K-I. Is that something you would see in Japanese?
We could call the bookstore Rest and
Yeah,
Digest.
it's named after a Japanese woman who documented the experience in 1985.
Yep. McGill University article called "The Unbearable Poopness of Bookstores."
The unbearable. That's...
Yeah. I can't believe I'm just telling you about this because I brought it up last time with the book when
You
we did
did?
the bookstore, and
And I just did.
James was the
Right,
only one who
I glossed
clocked
over it, yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I
Yeah,
totally-
we walked in and I was like, I kind of need to poo. And
Oh.
nobody.
Oh, I do remember you saying that, but I had no idea why. Yeah.
You're like, weird, Tori.
Well, it's a good lesson to follow up. Why?
You be careful the next time you go into a Barnes and Noble. You're gonna have to share pants.
Be lucky if you could go into Barnes and Noble.
Wow, wow.
Not that many left.
Yeah.
Beautiful dying breed.
You could be
Anyways,
friendly
is
local
there a
bookstore.
guest-facing restroom here? If not, I think we should install one.
You know,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Something to think about long term for the health of our business. First of all, books. Second of all, we're selling coffee. What do those two things equal? Double dookie.
Yeah.
Just saying. Can't have a cafe without a pot.
Yeah. And in terms, if we want to become like a community
Spot?
gathering
Good
place,
place to use the
there's no bathroom. Like, you're kind of being pushed out the door.
Yeah,
right?
you can't
gotta
stay
find
longer
your
than an
way.
hour and a half. You're gonna have to tinkle.
I'm sure it varies from. Well, I guess for
If you're having the Marco effect.
Yeah.
us meat at least.
Yeah. The Robies don't need
Yeah.
the bathroom.
I'm I'm gonna put.
This was the intention of your episode.
I'm putting some. I'm putting some.
Everyone about.
I'm putting some placeholders.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So you're welcome, and then
Straight
there's just like a dude over there fixing a stealth jet. No, it's like, hey.
You're just gonna quickly.
It's like 100 feet, so you can't see anything.
Can't hear anything.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
Yeah, he's like.
It's like this big.
No, I mean, I didn't want to like spend the whole episode doing like an HGTV kind of a thing, but I do know you love interior design, and so if that's what it turns into, I'm not mad at it. Like, and we can do some notes. Like, I'm not gonna do the whole bathroom right now, but like I will fill that out, and so like if you want to like spruce up MTM's bed space and his, or like figure out what you want for operational stuff. We need a room for Enzo. We can play with that.
Enzo did request a room.
Now, if you guys want to follow up on any other leads, so like,
Do you think my gun's done?
oh, this would be no more than 2 days. You probably got about 4 or 5 days left until the gun's done. I know.
Okay.
What do we call it?
The tiny LR, the tiny Laroo gun.
The tiny Laroo.
It was the
You asking what it's actually
the
called?
Big Henry.
Yeah, but
the little Big Henry.
So Melf's magic arrow or Melf's acid arrow?
Yeah.
That was an in-campaign weapon name, right? So like.
So whatever you pick is going in the book.
I kind of like Tiny Laroo.
That's what I named it.
Tiny Laroo.
I'm gonna add that to the weapons table right now, under refills.
Anyone else sweating?
It is. Let me check the temp, but it does get warm in here when the rest of the house is a wee bit chillier, and I think it's just the.
Oh, sweating.
I was trying to think about like what do we want.
Turn the temp down, baby, because it's getting kind of warm in there. Yeah, if you need a sweater.
Yeah,
Feel free.
he was saying operationally.
You need a sweater, go tell your mom.
I hope those mics.
I really hope that got picked up.
Hey, Mary, Cynthia, maybe meant that.
I don't know. What's the saying? Your mom needs a sweater.
Yep. There it
Sometimes
is.
a charm.
Yep.
I really like tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
That's like a nice subset of your mom joke.
If you need a sweater, tell your mom.
Yeah.
I love you, baby. Don't let that granny get you.
It's already gone dirt.
It was at 76. I put it way down. That's too warm.
Mom.
Tell your mom.
Your mom.
Tell your mom. I told someone yesterday who was wearing an Arc'teryx hat, I said, I see you have a bird on your hat. I have a bird on my pants. And he went, and I was like, why is he reacting so bad? And like he and his friend were like kind of looking at each other for a minute. And then he goes to me, what did you mean by that? And I go, oh, you're wearing an Arc'teryx hat. I'm wearing Arc'teryx pants. See? And he goes, yeah, but why'd you say bird in your pants?
Oh.
And I was like, on. I would never say that at a job with someone I just met. On
my pants.
Oh man.
What did you mean by that?
This explains the reaction though.
Yeah, it does.
No, he looked.
He was like, I'm worried.
Cooketh.
I can't come back to this house ever again.
This place is burnt.
That was an natty one, Pyar.
Yep.
He rolled a nat 1 perception, dog.
Then you rolled a nat one
enunciation.
An enunciation. All right, we're gonna have to add that to the table too.
Enunciation.
For enunciation. James, type it up.
I have a 26 in enunciation. Thank you.
Except it does make me spit when I talk sometimes. So
Just call me Jonathan Gruff.
I was just thinking that. He spits big time.
Yep.
First row, drenched.
The actor who plays.
yes,
They say
yes.
the price of
Who played.
You cry.
You.
It's my favorite song in the whole show, honestly.
My mom
Yeah.
also loves all
Oh,
his
yeah, she
songs.
loves
I'm
them.
like,
It's
Mom, you
so
can't just
good.
tell people that you like all his songs. This is one white dude in Hamilton. Come on.
Oh, so I just did that too.
Yeah, you
huh?
did. Just sorry.
Well, but they're so good.
All right. I said what I said.
It's my favorite.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I like.
and
Not gonna
Gene.
throw away my shot too. I think it's amazing, but
Well,
like,
there you go. Oh,
yeah,
You say
yeah, yeah.
anyways.
And I think part of it is just like, he was second. He wasn't first casting for that either, right? Like, I feel like somebody else got sick, and he
Oh, really?
he wasn't the first pick,
Oh.
I didn't know the lore.
which is wild.
It was originally Josh Gad.
Kind of would be a vibe. Love Josh Gad. Just swap out the Joshes.
Josh
Throw
Wallop.
off in instead.
Jonathan.
Oh, Jonathan. Sorry.
Jonathan.
My bad. My bad.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Maybe you'll see him.
Maybe that's it. Can you
Maybe
imagine?
you won't.
So, like, no joke. We could totally do a whole HGTV episode, and I do think that sort of tracks with the cozy vibes of like sweater knitting. Yeah, the song, but also like the sweater knitting lumberjack, you know. But if you guys want to follow up on what's Middle Kingdom interested about, Nikki Nuki, why were the trees cut, and it seems to be leading back to the Middle Kingdom. Anything more about the joy matrices?
I
Like,
have been worried about the Nikki Nuki thing because it's on my list of like to do while in the Middle Kingdom. That's acetine. Yeah, my note says
Das-
acetine
Das Astatine.
in 3 different lines. Acetine.
Out of context, that's
Yep.
oh,
kind of inappropriate.
Ask those teens.
what? I crop dusted them. Sue me.
Have you ever
Probably
been to the
just-
bookstore? You
Youths.
can't help it.
I know, youths. Wait, are we really calling it Mariko Aoki?
No.
Because you did.
No.
James,
No.
James, I got overweight last time.
I couldn't name the ship, but I can veto the name of the bookstore.
So
You really want to call it?
Mariko
We could call
Aoki.
it we could call it Aoki's. It's kind
The internet is also suggesting rest and digest.
You all did brainstorm the idea of hole in the wall at one point,
Yeah.
an episode or two ago. I think it was 2.
of, that was for a donut shop.
We did. That was for a donut shop. And a hole in the wall was a great name for a donut shop.
Because there's a hole in the donut. Yeah.
Feel free.
Yeah.
You know, if you're looking for a name for your donut shop.
Giving it away like that. It's trademarked. Don't touch
Credit.
it. Oh,
Credit the.
sure.
Yeah.
It's 5%. That's our take. Trying to retire early. Sorry.
They're talking to the camera.
It's that type of episode.
This is The Office.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been Jim.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you been
Absolutely.
spiking the camera? Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. Sorry.
Take 2.
Welcome to episode 23 of Lumberpunk.
Drop us in, Daddy.
Drop us in. Dropping in, babies.
Oh, not babies.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's a roller coaster joke. If you don't laugh at that, you're gonna lose your hat, go in there to try to get back, get your head kicked off.
This got kind of dark.
Giving like
That did happen one
Final
time.
Destination.
Oh, no.
In real life.
I don't know. It was
Oh,
Tosh.0,
no. Oh,
so
no.
unverified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Books and Brown.
Books and Brown is not bad.
It's not as good as Hole in the Wall for a donut shop.
Yeah.
It is alliterative.
Always a plus.
Yes.
Sips and spines.
Why? You'll say this coffee book shop is named Sips and Spines? Maybe.
Page and I don't have anything.
Poo.
Oh, it's over a rhyme. Like page and I was thinking like page and sage, but you don't want to make sage flavored coffee. Nope. Pages and
Wages.
For
we should make
We
sure that
have-
our employees are being paid a fair wage. There were some comments made that kind of made it sound like that might not be happening. So we should make sure that we are.
Oh no, they mistook my deep disregard for capitalism mistakenly to believe that I'm not being paid appropriately. I have a place to live, a cat who loves me, and not one but 2 trades that I have the chance to master. Not to mention 3, maybe as many as 5, potentially up to 12 bosses whom I admire.
It sounds like the benefits are probably good for our employees, but benefits don't outweigh also making a living wage. Right, Leo?
I'm not sure how things work here in the Middle Kingdom, but our values
Yes.
would
dictate
that
we also
room
pay
and
you.
board is
And it-
not
Not the only.
sufficient.
Yeah.
I think that maybe they didn't understand that I also make money
Excellent.
in addition
Thank God.
to living
Some
here.
It's just good to be really
Feel-
clear about these things sometimes, because when people don't talk about how much money they make, then it's really hard for any progress to be made.
I'm gonna try to just talk to him.
They seem like the kind of people who ask follow-up questions. They,
Hey, MTM.
I feel like two sets of eyes will.
Now
so-
that-
so
We are managing the shop.
you're doing great.
Thank you. Is there anywhere where you see room for improvement within the business?
That's a really interesting question,
MTM.
but it might be difficult to answer. But I would certainly be interested to know MTM's opinion. How's he doing?
He's not doing
Everything's it's trying to
to be able to talk to our employees.
I think they, as new business owners, they would probably want to know that the business is doing quite well. We have this unwieldy additional space, and yet we pay our rent. And I can't take all the credit, but I am the only employee. And so I do feel that it would be my responsibility, if I were to talk to them, to let them know that I always do my best. And I think the neighborhood sees and respects that. However, we don't get much outside business.
Okay,
So I think that outreach, promotion, those kinds of things might grow the business into, how do they say, a viral juggernaut if we pulled the right levers of social media. And then that seems in direct contrast to the private nature of the additional work that they seem reluctant to tell me about. So I feel torn by 2 different directives. Do we increase our skills and grow 1% every day, or do we keep it as is and because it's a front for something else?
We never said that.
Definitely never said anything about a front.
Never.
I don't know how you feel, Laroo, and I'm gonna, for now, I'm gonna keep just sort of talking to the room here, just because I feel more comfortable
Sure.
that way.
Oh no, I've offended them by my inferences, but what they don't understand is that I understand that something can be simultaneously secret and not criminal, and that's okay.
NTM, I think, makes some really great points, and I was just going to add that it can be really good, I think, for an individual to try to grow their skills and their knowledge. I think that's something that everybody is drawn to and finds rewarding, but that doesn't necessarily mean that growing our business in a really aggressive way now is a good idea.
No.
But personal growth is something that is absolutely commendable when one has the energy and the motivation to do that. Don't you think,
Sure,
Laroo?
yes, absolutely.
He's been polishing the same cup this whole time, and he goes, I feel like I would be remiss if I also didn't indicate that something can be illegal but also moral.
That is one of many smart things that I've heard you say, MTM. Laroo, have you ever heard of the famous
I'm certain I haven't.
swordsman Miyamoto Musashi?
No.
He was a swordsman and philosopher in, say, 15th or 16th century Japan.
I don't want to correct my new boss.
Oh.
It was the Meiji period, and he may very well have been a myth for all we know, but he is largely credited with developing the two-handed wakizashi katana samurai sword technique that has become one of the greatest martial arts in the history of the world, the known history.
This particular boss would always prefer to be wrong and learn from his mistakes.
He's so wise.
Than to have others curry to his ego.
And humble. I hope to someday live up to these pillars of virtue and talent, kindness, and
I was just curious if our young barista may be potentially related, or perhaps this historical figure was just a namesake, or if it's just a coincidence, or I don't know. Do you have any? I wonder if anyone has any theories.
I don't know. I
Or
literally never
knowledge.
heard of that person that you just mentioned, so.
to be an orphan is to constantly wonder and to strive and to fantasize that maybe one is special, destined for something unknown, cloaked by the mystery of my birth.
You don't have to be an orphan to wonder if you're meant for something more. Don't you think?
Anyone can be meant for something more, regardless of their birth.
Well said.
His comment hints at tragedy and longing. Hers at confidence and a bright view of the future.
Well,
I don't know how much of this I can take.
that was a great cover of the brown, eh, Laroo?
Hey, here.
We better be
Heading somewhere.
getting on with. Maybe we should go have a little private walk and talk around the warehouse space
Yes, an excellent.
to kind of brainstorm and plan.
What to do with the space.
Yeah,
Yes.
just
the two of us.
They're so subtle. They're asking for privacy without saying it directly.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Perhaps we'll go via the bathroom.
I'll
The only door into the house.
I'll leave the door open that doesn't go to the bathroom
Oh, there's another door.
It's
Look.
in the door.
to
I didn't even know about it.
to subtly indicate to
Sort
them
of
that
blue with the windows.
that this is the correct way to go in order to have the privacy that they so desire. And then oh no, I'm in the way. I'm gonna.
Pardon me, MTM.
He jumps over the counter.
Oh my god.
He literally does a 2-hand leg swing over. He goes, "It's a good thing that I practiced that move over and over again. I didn't think this was going to be the case for it. I thought maybe some sort of violence, but it paid off, and I did great. Now I'm going to go pet Momo." And so he jumps over the counter and finds Momo at his little spot on top of the shelf to pet him, and does not look back at you as you two walk behind the counter. Could you hand me a little chocolate honeycomb
Just a
situation?
little chocolate honeycomb? Or the whole bowl of chocolate honeycomb?
Can I pet that honeycomb?
Can I have that?
Can I have that
Can I pet that
honeycomb?
dog? Can I pet that dog?
And as you walk through the door and it closes on its little gas spring behind you, you hear I wonder. No, I know. I know Momo knows how much I love him. He's my best friend, and I'm his.
A better way of communicating.
There was a girl in my class when I was younger. Her name was Lorna. And I don't know, Lorna was different than a lot of the other kids. And kids are great. Kids are wonderful. They're so creative and just full of imagination and wonder at the world. But they can be really mean too. They weren't always very nice to Lorna. So I would sit with go out of my way to sit with Lorna. It wasn't always I didn't sit with her because I wanted to. We never really became friends. We just, we didn't have a lot in common. I learned about her. I think she was nice. She was really into these old, they were like tops, but they had like pieces coming off of them.
Oh, the
And they would
zip ones?
and they
bump
would
each
like
other?
hit each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I guess a lot of them were made out of plastic.
old.
So, but there were some metal ones that were around. So, but they were really hard to shoot. Anyway, she was really into those, and like it just wasn't my thing. But she would talk about that all the time, and I don't know. I felt bad sometimes, like I was just doing it to do the right thing, and was I just sort of accommodating her? And we were 8, 9, 10 when this was happening. This was for a couple of years while we were in school together, you know, so there's obviously nothing romantic, but like, was I leading her on in a friend sort of way, making her think that I was more of her friend than I was? But I don't know. What do you think?
What? You're asking if I thought that you were leading on your friend when you were 9?
Laroo, roll for insight.
Am I still rizzed? Am I no longer rizzed?
No. Sorry.
Oh, at the end of that combat, we both rizzed each other up to max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.
You should really put that
I wish I busted.
laser rifle away, Laroo, that you found at the end of that combat.
No.
No, you want to keep holding on to it?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
never letting it go.
Okay, great.
James, what is Laroo
What's
discern?
Laroo
What do you?
Sorry, what did you roll?
A 14.
A 14.
14.
What
I
is?
wish I busted.
What did she discern? You can keep rolling if you want, Tori.
Oh no,
Just
I
roll until you
busted.
What'd she get on a 0, James?
On a 0, you think that I think you think that I was in love with Lorna, and like I'm just totally off topic.
Still pining over Lorna? From when you were 9? Leo, respectfully, you gotta get this girl out of your head. And that has nothing to do with this. Are you kind of, is MTM reminding you of Lorna, and you are having feelings for MTM like you did for Lorna all those years ago?
No.
That's inappropriate
No.
because you're his boss now.
Yeah. How old is he?
It's hard to tell.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
wanna
I'm just saying,
Anyway,
regardless of his age, it's
roll for
inappropriate.
investigation.
HR, if we had an HR department, which maybe we'll need to build one out,
Laroo.
might take issue
That's
with
not what I'm
this.
saying. That is not what I'm saying.
Okay. I'm just
I don't
picking
have
up-
feelings for MTM.
I'm picking up what seems to be the subtext here.
No. Did you really not get the point of that whole story? I thought it was okay. No, I'm just saying, like, there. I feel like there are people sometimes where, it's still the right thing to like. I think sometimes I feel guilty. Have you ever felt guilty for like doing
someone-
something charitable
No.
because you're worried that you only did it because it made you feel good?
No.
Oh.
Because if it made me feel good, but it was also charitable, then at the very least I also did something charitable. And that is a good thing.
I mean, yeah, no, that
No.
that it makes perfect sense, and Leo would be able to say, like, quote some philosopher on why that makes sense. But
Wait, roll for history on that.
hold on, I'm still rolling investigation to figure out how old.
You got 2 rolls, and that's totally fair. You know what you can bring at any given time versus what your character can do are very different things sometimes.
Yeah, 4.
And he just
So
butchers
maybe,
it.
I think whatever I roll is probably what age I think MTM is.
Bust, he's 0.
4.5.
He's 4.5 years old.
It's kind of explain a lot.
I like these stakes. I like that roll. Let's do it.
Rolls a 53.
Yeah.
No,
53.
Leo has to be smarter than that, and also he doesn't think that he's an infant. So 'cause I just busted. But I do think maybe that he's 14 and a half. He is 14 going on 15.
I'd say if push came to shove and someone was forcing you to name a number range, it would be 14 to 30.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
what a range.
Yeah, well,
Absolutely.
you don't become a academic of note without hedging some bets, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the second roll is for
Mystery history?
Mystery history.
Mystery history.
Roll for mystery.
Will history be a mystery?
This is history for a philosopher?
Yeah, something, some quip
Oh.
to respond.
I hope you got something good, PR, because...
Yep, he just rolled over already.
Yeah. And history is not what I majored
15.
in, but
Oh, 15.
15, thank you.
You're welcome. Lumber mommy. Dice mommy.
$21 and a half.
So you say to Laroo,
Yeah.
we make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
Totally. And so if what you gave was good and charity, then you made a life. Which is good.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if I were to just sum up that, like,
Mm-hmm.
Lorna and TM, either one, I like them. In my head, as a
Whoa.
friend, as someone I respect that I think is interesting and really, on some level, cool.
Okay.
I also find it just as difficult to be around them sometimes as all those other shitty little 9-year-olds. Does that make sense? And I feel, that makes me feel bad.
You're really in your thoughts and feels in a way that I'm not. Maybe it's that philosopher mind you have going.
Maybe.
And what you have going is good. You keep with it, my friend.
Thanks, Laura.
You're welcome. I'm here to talk anytime you need a blank soundboard that will probably not bounce back anything of meaning, to be quite honest.
Can have a head full of quotes and still not have the right turn of phrase sometimes. What's the opposite of don't give yourself too much credit?
So give yourself too much credit.
Give yourself a little
myself
more
too
credit,
much credit.
Laroo. Give yourself a little more credit. You don't need to be able to quote Winston.
Oh, Winston.
Winston Churchill or Aeschylus or anyone else to have an opinion and a viewpoint that's worth sharing or that other people find valuable. And I don't know, I feel like we've been on this kind of wild ride For a couple weeks now, and we just haven't had. I feel like this is sort of the first time we've really sat down and talked.
Yeah.
And yeah, sorry, I know I kind of weirded you out with the Lorna thing. I promise I'm not pining for her or NTM.
Good to clear that up.
Yeah. But I kind of wanted to. I guess I think I brought it up because I was uncomfortable. But yeah, well, I wanted to have a little talk.
Sure. You know, I think we'll probably keep spending more time together, and I'm happy to talk anytime you want. Let me start with that. We are from different backgrounds, right? You and me, you and I. I don't know which one's right, and that right there, that's what I'm getting at. I didn't do well in school, so these concepts, these philosophers, that's the one. You're always quoting, you're always mentioning, you pull crazy facts out of your back pocket. I don't have those in mine. My pockets are full of guns, if I'm honest.
Which I respect.
Yeah.
I like a...
Yeah, I just, the way our minds work, they're different. So, sometimes you might bring something to the table that I just don't know what to do with it, to be honest. My schooling might have tried to prepare me for these kind of conversations, and the reality is, I kind of clocked out at school, checked out. My head was somewhere else, so the book smarts aren't there. And maybe, I'm better in some ways for it, and I'm worse in some ways for it. It's just something to know about me. You can throw down these crazy ideas, listen, sometimes I get uncomfortable when I don't get stuff. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay?
That's really, really good to know.
We'll leave it at that. She tries to brush it off. He doesn't take her hands up. Okay. A little delayed. Good. We'll leave it at that. Okay. Should we walk the space, my friend?
I hope I didn't make you uncomfortable.
No. It's fine. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna let go of your hand now.
Yeah.
There are times when I'm gonna let it go. We're gonna walk the space.
Are you mad at me?
No. Listen, okay, I'll say it and then we'll move on. How's that sound? Sometimes I feel like your intelligence puts my intelligence to shame. I feel bad. I feel like I don't know enough. I don't know what I need to know. I don't know. That's, you're a smart guy and I am a different kind of smart gal.
Definitely.
Different kind of smart gal. And, we wish I paid a little more attention in school, that's all. And like I said, we're gonna leave it there. We're gonna walk the space. Okay? Thank you. I'm sorry.
I just still feel like you're holding on. I feel like you're holding on to something, Laroo. I want you to know that we don't need to talk about it, but I just want you to know that I still feel like there's something you feel like you want to tell me, and we don't have to talk about it right now. You've said you want to leave it right there, and I'm still sort of poking at you, and maybe we're just not there yet, but yeah, I don't want you to feel I want to feel like we're a team. that we're on the same team, and that hopefully we can get to a place where my strengths and what I'm good at is gonna be complemented by all of the many things that are your strengths that you're really good at, and the same thing with our weaknesses.
No, I agree. I think we have a good working relationship. And our strengths and weaknesses complement each other. And I think, hey, listen, you and me.
What does she say? What does she not want to say that she's not spitting out right now? Do I have any inkling?
Are you rolling?
Yes, I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
You did it to me, so I'm giving it to you.
So, all right. So James, I wasn't gonna force any rolls because you guys were just talking it out. It was so good. But yeah, James, roll insight, and Tori roll. I'd say roll charm or deception. But
no.
I don't say what they are out loud. Maybe text me what your scores are.
Right here. It's coming at you right here.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. All right. Copy that. Thank you. Got it.
I hope you outrolled me, because I'm cackling inside.
This feels like a whispers moment, but instead it's just some texting and some hand signals moment.
All I'm saying is, you and me, we're the last ones DTF.
Wait, really?
Everyone else is come and gone. It's been a busy 2.5 weeks.
I know.
Yeah. But I've always been DTF.
To think about that. Yeah, I'm just surprised.
About my commitment to defending the forest.
Not surprised about that. Just, oh, yeah. Yeah. Got a lot of ambiguous names.
We definitely, you were worried about our relationship, and clearly something is healthy because we're still DTF. You and me.
Are you fucking with me?
Tori is.
We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that, Laroo. Okay, yeah, let's walk the space.
I always wanted to walk the space, and you kept us.
Yeah.
Squeezed it out of me.
Sorry, that's me messing with something. All right, yeah. So you guys have been like lasered in on each other and not really noticed
We walked off the edge of the map.
this massive liminal space. And so, let's say.
Just gonna echo a reverb effect on the whole
Oh my gosh.
conversation and post.
Oh my gosh, I'm such a baby at audio.
Not actual.
Pretty baby. First grade minimum, kindergarten, something. I don't know.
Pretty
But
baby.
4.5.
It's
pretty-
giving like 4th grade PowerPoint.
yeah,
Mm.
I'm putty baby.
I know how to make things come in like this.
Widowy baby. Yeah, it's a giant empty warehouse for the most part. I keep wanting to say that Pendragon's there, but it's not. It's up on the roof.
Yeah, now you touched it.
Um,
I don't know. Are you trying to recreate our wedding?
Just wanted to do that for myself.
Okay.
yeah. It looks like I'm going to feed you, but I'm going to feed myself twice. I can buy myself sour swimmers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragons on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess I've been in like a big empty warehouse with a concrete floor. They've got like a smell.
Yes.
Yeah, little note of grease, some dust. It's clean, and the Middle Kingdom's pretty damp, but there's no mold, so there's some good AC or something keeping it dry. And I guess maybe some of the things that we smell in those spaces are like VOCs,
A VOC?
volatile organic chemicals, also known as like think of like a newly painted house and that kind of. Those wouldn't be here. Well, actually, no. You're in the Middle Kingdom. They would be here. So yeah, you are getting some VOCs. Maybe not plastic related, because James reminded me that plastic does not exist anymore in this world or dump. And yeah, so it's another foreign smell too. It doesn't make you need to poop necessarily, the way the books do.
Yeah.
But yeah, just another strangeness in this space that's already been strange in a lot of ways. I'd say, sky's the limit in terms of like where you want. Let's say there's like shower, bathroom, laundry for MTM somewhere in this space, probably close to the store. And then there's like an unmarked off space with like some backstock, so some bookshelves. And then other than that, it's pretty much free and open. So if you guys have any like ideas about in terms of like what was in the Ristorante previously, there was like an ops center, so like a bigger room with some big screens and computers and like a place to like plan and communicate and those types of things. There were dorm rooms for
Anyone who needed to stay.
yeah, let's say like 10 people-ish. Enzo had a slightly nicer space because that was his full-time area. An armory, and yeah, this is your space to build. So if there's something else you think should be there, then we can make that work too. Yeah, and I can just do like some quick blocking out of stuff, so we've got like a kind of a sketch, and then I can fill it in with a little more detail if you want.
I think MTM has his own space right off, and he has his own bathroom, in my opinion, because he's got full time.
He said something earlier that I misheard, but it kind of gave me an idea. He said that he had 2 trades to master.
Coffee and books?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought he said he had 2 trains.
Okay.
Have you ever seen like model trains?
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar enough. What are you thinking?
Well, we have a cat.
Oh my gosh.
Is this the? It's not a high priority item, but I was thinking maybe a model railway, kind of old fashioned seen.
Where?
I was trying to decide if it would be too.
And what does it have to do with the cat?
Can PR just weigh in personally right now?
Yeah.
One of my first memories of a restaurant was a place called The Depot, and it had a model train that ran around the full edge of the dining space out from the kitchen. It was so cool.
It seems like something a cat would like to watch, and people might like to watch if they
Okay.
aren't reading he said it and I misheard him and I imagined it in that moment and it made me want it.
That's a good enough reason for me. Let's install the train.
All right, that's gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to do something really.
Yeah.
But I think I have some ideas about how to, because I've seen people build full trains in Tailspire. There is no asset that is a train. But
Look what you've done.
Wild.
yeah, well, they're
Now
Look what
do
you
it
made
in
me.
miniature.
right, exactly.
Well, that was very
It doesn't
spur of
need
the
to be
moment.
there,
and like
but-
yeah. Doesn't need to be in Tailspire.
Oh my God.
But I mean,
It's there in
Kill
my
him.
head.
no. Like I have some ideas that I think I might be able to get a little tracker on the. I think that's
Yeah, I
freaking
don't know
cool.
why.
Yeah.
We don't really have anything to do with trains
No.
as a group, or it could be like Old West style. Would you like that?
An old Western train.
Yeah, with like a little. I'm not saying we redo the whole place as kind of Old West, but like
Just put a pair of spurs on the bookshelves. I'll be happy. Boots with some spurs on them as an homage to me.
one of those old songs about that, right?
I don't know.
Boots with the spurs.
Oh, with the spurs. The whole town was looking at her spurs.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a useful or practical suggestion. It's a big space. The train could go leave the restaurant and go around part of the warehouse too.
We should put more than one train on the track in that case, so that it doesn't take over an hour to get back into the store.
Well, yeah, not around the whole warehouse, but I'm thinking like it goes out
Into the
and then it's like
bathroom.
you're like
While you're using the restroom, you hear choo choo,
Would
and
it
then you
then-
go toot toot. You know what I mean?
we could probably get like a UV disinfectant like as it passes through the
Oh,
wall, maybe so
right.
it's not taking bathroom
Sure.
germs. I guess people bring bathroom germs out of the bathroom back into the space. on their
We
feet
can
and whatnot.
continue to figure that one out.
Train's
I
low
like the
priority.
train. MTM gets his own bathroom.
You don't want to share a toilet with MTM. I got that.
So I'm gonna block off this little space right here for MTM's little dorm. What else are you? So and rough sketch of the bathroom. I'll flesh that out a little bit for you too. I love the train. I'll see what I can do about that. I have some ideas.
Let's take an accounting of like. So we know Enzo needs his own.
Enzo needs his own room. We
space.
want a barracks.
He doesn't need much. Yeah, we should have a barracks with our sort of rotating.
Does that work for you guys? Something like this. So like a bunch of little berths, and then maybe for those like some communal bathroom space, a couple showers, a couple toilets, kind of a situation. Okay. Okay, that's
Good.
roughed in.
I'm thinking about like who might need a space, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but like, what do you need? What do you want? You know, blue skies.
A cow.
Gun? Like, do you want like a gun room? You love guns.
Well, we should have something for weaponry. Of course, whether it's for storage or people who are coordinating with, they need something. We have just an arsenal.
So like an armory.
Yeah,
I thought you would like that.
that's the word.
Are you like a crime lab type sheriff, or are you more like a community police type sheriff? Okay, so we don't need like a crime lab or anything.
Ah,
Okay.
We've been
I know.
we've been working on that recently, so that's a fair question.
what?
We've been working on like, so there's different subspecialties for each trade.
Oh.
So you could be like a CSI sheriff, or like
Nope.
a SWAT sheriff, or like a all-purpose sheriff, or you know,
Just a little sheriff.
just a gal.
Just a gal with a lot of guns.
Okay, so armory. Let's see. So MTM, public bathroom, dorm space, little armory. Oh, that's the wrong
Do you have a
height.
password for the armory? Or like a passcode?
Yeah. Guns. No?
Maybe just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Guns 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was
That's what you not what you meant?
it was sarcasm.
Oh God. This is what I was just talking about. Sometimes I don't pick up what you're putting down.
That is I can be a little bit dry sometimes. You're right. You're right. You're right. I will try to tone back the sarcasm and tone back the highfalutin references. I just don't want you to feel like I'm talking down to you.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Right? That I'm like, I'm gonna dumb down how I talk because
Don't
Laroo
worry
can't.
about that.
That's what I.
Oh, please. Don't worry about it. I got a thick enough skin. You seen these pines?
Guns 1, 2, 3, 4 is a terrible password. If the idea is actually security.
Okay. And I can handle that feedback.
Cool.
Guns 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
1, 4, 2, 3 guns.
Yeah, okay. I thought it would maybe be like a fun, cool password. So maybe we revisit the password.
A fun,
idea.
cool. Okay. All right. Let me think on
Or
it.
like a like something that pays homage to some moment that we've had in the past, 2.5 weeks.
So there's a keypad on the wall, and it's guns 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, there's nothing in there, so
It's an empty room
It'll
with
be fine
one
for
wall
now.
missing.
unless you want to put the other Gauss rifle and the laser rifle.
I should probably put the 46
found.
guns that I looted at the last
Yeah, that's what I mean.
the last huge blowout.
Oh, that really cool
crazy
sword
battle.
that we found too.
Yes. We should put them all in the armory.
Yes.
She punches in guns 1, 2, 3, 4 and puts the 45 weapons that they just discussed into the armory.
I have
Oh.
a very different plan for next week.
Lando's dead.
Oh, I'll put in the password here. I'll send it to your Katie so you have it encrypted. And Leo goes to type in. Set a new password.
It's changing.
ITSCANON. It's canon.
That's a crazy password. It doesn't have any symbols or special characters. But you know what? A lot of that's BS. The longer the password, the harder it is to crack. So that's medium secure.
What does it stand for?
It's canon.
It's canon.
Canon.
you just spelled out it's canon.
Yeah.
It's canon.
I was trying to think what that was.
You
an
were thinking it was
acronym
like an
for.
acrostic, an
Yeah,
acronym,
thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Acronym.
thanks. Yeah. Nope. It's canon.
It's canon.
It's canon.
Time travel.
Canon.
And there's it's like a canon joke too.
Yeah. Last argument of kings.
Once we get the cannon in there from
In
the last
that,
combat.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
hand cannon.
Roll it in because
Yeah.
I can definitely
It's a
wield
straight,
something of that size with my
straight up
strength.
gunpowder.
Mhm.
You know, it's like
they can make gunpowder.
Napoleonic war cannon.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Some saltpeter.
So roughly speaking, we got
Armory.
bathroom,
Little toilet.
MTM, ops room, armory.
It's canon.
It's
Those are
canon.
cannons.
Ops room is like intelligence.
Yeah. This is where a lot of the work happens
Yeah.
if it's on site instead of like field work or whatever.
CIC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Where
thinking
the
enough
where,
space to park a Pendragon in the back.
where the
there.
big screens. Yeah. So we're
Yeah,
saving
yeah.
space over here. I'm thinking Enzo's room over here.
Is Boris gonna get a bike or is he sticking on his legs mostly?
I'm worried he's dead.
Above table question about Boris.
Yes.
We don't know.
Yeah, is he? do
Oh,
you
what's
know
the
if he's-
question?
If he's getting a bike, or is he going that route, or is he gonna be?
Or is he getting a casket?
Well, here's the thing. We'll find out next week about a lot of that. I think that the whisper to Kinosuke about the bike request wasn't so subtle. So yeah, you're aware of that. And it's hard. You know what? Both of you can do a retroactive insight roll on Kinosuke in that moment when Boris asked for a bike.
Very much smart.
And I saw some cool e-bikes today, and I really want to get one for my commute to work, but I don't want to die on the way to work either.
Yep. That's really valid.
That is absolutely fair.
Yeah. But it looks like a lot of fun.
Must. No idea.
Well,
Two wrongs make a right. And
no,
therefore-
so this is a good reminder to me that subtle rolls are super valuable for this kind of scenario. So you guys both busted, but you have no idea what I'm rolling right now for Kinosuke in terms of like how transparent he was.
That's where we would have had a little mechanic shop for Boris's bike. God, I miss him already.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. That's not canon. We'll cut it out.
I love how you guys have to like operate in this really ambiguous space right
I'm
now.
really enjoying it.
Yeah, I know it's
getting into it.
okay, good. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I mean, like don't the news channels used to record obituaries? Or wait, no, there's something they it was wasn't it like pre
the president?
for the president? So there's like the win and the lose.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so you got to cover both because
Yep.
it's just easier for production. Kinosuke is as inscrutable as the wind.
What a guy.
No idea. As far as you all are concerned, he either was emphatically yes, will never talk to Boris again, or just didn't hear anything.
You feel that? There's like a breeze in here. This place is huge.
It does seem to have its own weather. Just a little bit. That
reminds me of Konosuke.
That being said, I think that with having Pendragon in there, having a mechanics workshop would make sense either way, right? So like a motor pool.
Yeah, I think we probably don't need like. Well, Kanosuke is more of a maker than a mechanic, right?
As far as you can tell, yes. Yeah. But yeah, maker seems to be the gist.
I think we need, we don't need to build him out a whole
Like a workbench.
full setup, because he has his own workspace, but
Yeah.
if we were to ask him over here to,
Help out with something.
I'm probably, in fact, probably today, I'm gonna run over there and ask him, hey, can you, with all of your copious amounts of spare time, or if he has someone he'd recommend, I really want to get Excalibur onto the front of the Pendragon, and I also am
Is that
gonna
your
ask
giant
him.
gun thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my Gauss. It's a Gauss cannon, basically. It's a Gauss rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but big spider tank.
You took it.
Do you want me to explain it to you, or you just not care?
No.
It's a gun thing, so I thought you might be interested.
Spark notes.
Spark notes. Do you know about railguns? No. Okay. So, Bull.
Tori doesn't.
So railgun is two really strong magnets, and if you take really strong magnets and you put a piece of metal in between, it'll make it move, right?
Sure.
It's that, but a lot. A Gauss cannon is, so that's a rail gun, it's two magnetic rails. A Gauss gun has coils, and it's a little more complex because you have to turn them on at the right time and turn them off so they aren't pulling backwards on the projectile. But it's a really strong magnet that's a coil that goes, pushes it, and then the next one pushes it, and then the next one pushes it, and it's, I think, more efficient, right?
Yeah, railguns have I think there's a physical
Limit, maybe?
the projectile rides the rail and that rail
There's a
wears
lot of
down
wear.
over time, whereas I don't know if it's Gauss. I've always said Gauss, but maybe it's Gauss. Whichever one it is, the projectile floats freely in space when it's running down the barrel, so there's air friction, but not metal and metal friction. Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, let's get that on the pink lady.
And a fully above table comment, and we did write this in the book as an LD's note. I'm a firm believer you get to keep what you kill. And so I've been living with the consequences of that.
Well, we had to work too to get it off the spider
Sure,
tank.
yeah.
We were working under
No.
time, and we rolled well for it.
You guys rolled really well. So I understand why the makers of Fallout changed Fallout 1 from you kill these guys and you literally get armor, guns, bullets, drugs to you kill them and there's nothing,
Yeah.
even though they've been clearly wailing on you with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to keep what you can kill. It's yeah. You have to loot the bodies.
That's me.
Yeah.
Tori likes to loot the
Yeah.
bodies.
Oh, also above table, a note for the viewers. We played Divinity 2 together for a long time.
And that's why I
in
love to
co-op.
loot the bodies.
And that was a huge just loot management, honestly.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy. We were always living in loot management.
Yeah.
I love to go and sell things. I'm sad that we ended on just getting totally reamed.
So much.
We got hosed so hard. Someday,
We'll get back to it.
here's my thought.
I feel like we ended on that and had intentions to get back to it, and then I had a baby,
Then
and
we
that
had a
was
child.
that.
So the Switch is portable.
Yeah.
And the long term of this is that we're going to go to conventions.
Mm-hmm.
So I see us after a night doing a live show, chilling at the hotel bar, all on our Switches, just getting redemption into
One day.
Let's go.
One day.
Yeah.
God.
Because
Yeah.
I haven't given up on finishing. And I feel like you all haven't either.
I really enjoyed playing. I just like using my chickens.
You were good at
That
chickens.
was really good.
And we need to finish 2 so that we can feel good. You all need to play
Baldur's Gate, right, yeah.
You would love it so.
That was a really
Culver's?
good moment for you.
Calling the boys.
It was giving kind Mar on a hike just now. You opened it so slowly.
It was a slow open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text you a
Yeah.
question because I don't want it
Yeah.
on stream.
Copy that. Yeah. Yes. I feel like this is workshop space. I feel like this could be like good communal living space. Like, you know, when you're at like a hostel, there's like beds, but then there's like couches.
What does your message mean? That's good. That's for PR. I don't understand what you're saying.
We're just not speaking the same language tonight.
Nope.
Yeah.
Also, I did look down to confirm that your book smarts and my book smarts were opposite ends of the worlds, just to make sure that I wasn't off with not understanding what you're saying as my character to your character, and I feel good.
It's not my highest stat.
Yeah, by 1 point. Mine's my lowest, so I just wanted to make sure that I was not clocking what you were saying.
Charisma's
within
my
reason.
lowest.
Yeah, well.
I don't think I knew that on our solo or one shot, but yeah.
I mean, I've been.
That's why I have to riz you so often, because you're just so lame.
I've been playing him low charisma. This is a little above the table, sorry, but I've been playing him like traditionally low charisma in like a couple ways, but I haven't been leaning into it.
That's fair. Not like Moon constantly attacking
Oh
me.
my god.
He's such a dick. And I miss it so much.
I miss it too.
It really would just put I'd be like, and then he'd be like, "Yeah, you're stupid," and I was like, "Oh."
I had a really great idea that is related to him, and I can't say anything, and it's gonna be a while till there's any payoff on it. So no point in bringing it up. But
Thanks for nothing.
the more time that goes by, so it.
I'm excited. Yeah.
Don't spoil
I'm
it.
losing it the more time
Yeah.
goes by.
Well,
It's okay.
There's
Hopefully I'll come
always-
visit and I'll come back.
there's always a track to build for another railroad. So if you guys feel good, this seems like motor pool. Some of these are loosey goosey in terms of like, I mean, Pendragon's big,
Yeah.
right? And I think that might be close. So we could bump that out a little bit. Thinking like communal space, like couch TV,
Yeah.
like, you know, living area, maybe a little kitchenette kind of a situation.
Yeah.
I think Enzo would like sort of away from everything, a little bit of privacy.
Vintage game consoles.
Yeah. Oh,
Switches?
Say less, fam. Let's see here. Technology.
Can't play the game in real life, but we can play the game in the other game that we do get to play every week.
The portability.
Just like I don't have anywhere in my real life to put a model train, but I can put a model train
That's right.
in
Oh my gosh.
warehouse. Yes.
So a model train. We talked about getting a model train
For
our Christmas tree
Christmas.
once Rowan wouldn't destroy it.
I've been getting videos from someone that has a garden, like outdoor model train.
Oh my gosh. Or the ones that are just barely big enough for an adult to ride. Have you seen those? Like they...
Like
No, they're super small. Like imagine an adult riding the smallest child-sized bicycle, and that's what it looks like. But they're strong enough. One of the promos for Weird Kids did that. I think it's at a local park. Maybe there's... Would Ro want to ride a tiny little train?
Loves trains. Loves trains.
I'm gonna figure out where that is. I think it's a
over
public.
by the zoo.
Probably.
There's 3 train spots.
Oh, that's right. There's
Valley
there's a
Zoo.
museum, but
I
I
think,
think
we might go back.
I think there's like an itty bitty that
There
you can
is.
actually ride.
There is.
Okay.
Yep.
Got
It's the one
train
that's
fix.
closed. It has the tightest hours.
it.
It
That makes
closes at
sense.
like 3.
Yeah,
So
of
you
course.
gotta go over Yeah, there's water. You can only have it if you massage my neck.
I was literally just thinking.
You were already reaching as I was
No,
finishing
we
that
are-
sentence.
Maybe we are on the same page.
I'm starting to rethink a little bit. Like, it would make sense to have warehouse space here for the books,
Yeah.
right next to where the books go. So
Sure.
maybe MTM's space is a little further back as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Right off the toilet.
so I'll do one of these for little man. But yeah, that leaves a little bit of space. So if you guys, no pressure. I don't want to put you on the spot right now. We got some room to work if you need any more. Yeah. Does that? Any other thoughts about designing the space? Oh,
Well, there's some open space
Yeah.
there. If no one else, if you don't have any other claims, and I don't think, with a lot of the VR and stuff that is available, I think we could build it pretty small. But it'd be good to get some simulator hours on. There's some kind of unique controls in Pendragon. So I was thinking just like a small build out of the cockpit for.
Maybe you could teach and
Just
train
later.
somebody also. So you're not
Would
the only
be-
one
yeah.
who can fly that beast.
Yeah, that would be
Logistically would be smart. Yeah.
in case I die
Die in
tragically.
combat.
Yeah.
I like that. So we'll do.
What is that?
Oh,
A toilet?
It's,
A rogue
it's
toilet?
a sci-fi chair. It does look like a toilet.
It absolutely looks like it.
This
Oh,
is
you just
This
put
is
a
the film track,
urinal. It
yeah.
looks
Yes.
like a urinal in
Yep.
the middle of the
That's
warehouse.
where we train.
So we train.
It's called potty training.
Yeah.
No, this one's more sci-fi looking.
And everyone needs to do it. Oh,
Yeah, so I can build a little simulator there for you.
Ooh.
Right.
that's your low.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
an exact replica of the Pendragon cockpit.
And it's interesting. I was thinking about like gym and training space as sort of like a, so that totally tracks. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah, I'm like,
Oh, yours.
I'm totally taken over here, but you would maybe appreciate this, like, we'd have to source some materials, this might be a little materials between sound and safety,
I don't think it's indoor safe.
huh?
You thinking a shooting range?
I mean, there's indoor shooting ranges.
Look up a bookstore. That
We'd
really soundproof
have to really
that out.
soundproof,
We can't
and
have
we'd
the
have to-
silence of the bookstore with someone just going.
I
Rah, rah.
PR mentioned gym training. If just a little lane,
A
a little
lane.
lane for some fencing as well.
Fencing.
Nice, yeah. I don't have really anyone to fence with, unless you were interested in learning. I know you're more of a guns girly, but
So this is a single lane gun range.
yeah, I want to learn some things from you, Laroo, because I think you're you're probably a better shot than I am.
I am definitely a better shot than you are.
I'm yeah.
I'm a better shot than many people. You're actually a better shot than me.
And I don't know what
Your
regulation
dexterity
length
is
is, but
pretty
a little fencing lane for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're a better shot than I am.
I mean,
Do you have any guns?
I was I never broke the top 50 in terms of national rankings. But those things are like very they're very, who shows up to those things. It's not a
I never had the time.
exactly. There's a lot of I'm sure there's a lot of actual real life people who just don't have the time or the inclination to compete. So it's not
I'm
really
not a competitive shooter.
Never interested?
That's not how I want to spend my time.
How do you like to spend your time?
I'd rather be doing something useful for myself or for others. Competing never held any draw for me.
I don't take this as I'm just curious. Because I think a lot of people, myself included, find competition to be a helpful way. You mentioned usefulness to improve and test and try to surpass your own limits. And I think it can also be a really good way to, in terms of martial arts, you sort of stress testing what you're actually learning, right? You're putting it into practice but in a safe and controlled environment. Am I doing it again?
It's right about this time that you hear the door crack. It seems like you guys have been designing a really, really good workable space for you. And MTM pokes his head in and looks at you and then looks away, and he goes, I wish I knew how to tell them. Maybe if there was like a song that I could play that would indicate that it's time for the shop to no longer be within business hours, and that perhaps if I were so lucky they might join me for my evening trip to the onsen.
Evening trip to the what?
Oh, I guess the regional didn't translate. Hot springs.
Oh.
I was wrong about it being a restaurant.
Closing time.
I know, exactly.
Yep. Yeah.
I could go for a soak.
Me too.
MTM, let's soak.
And so he he's sort of short-circuited, and he's like frantically like working on his keiki, trying to figure out, and then he goes, it seems like maybe this was the reference they were making. I feel so out of my depth right now. And you indeed hear Closing Time by is it Semisonic? Yeah, pretty sure. Someone in that group must have been a bartender or a retail worker to understand the need of just gently hinting at folks leaving the store.
You need a gentle hint that slowly.
Yeah, that builds.
Crescendos.
Yeah.
Shit gets really
So
loud.
gather up your jackets and move it to the exits. And so luckily there's nobody in the store. Still is yet unnamed. Mariko Aoki / what do you say? Books and Brews? Books and Brown. Books and Brown.
was one of them.
There's some working titles right now.
You like Mariko Aoki's?
I do, but
Yeah,
that's because I
it's
think
growing
Book is
on
funny.
I just... Not everyone has a
into books.
Potty humor.
Yeah, I know.
It's an elevated potty humor though.
Yeah, because it's about books. Smart people like books.
What's your favorite book, Laroo?
I've literally never read a physical book.
Have you read an e-book?
It's been a while.
Okay. What was your favorite book as a kid?
I don't think back on that much.
In a way, Books and Brown is sort of a poo joke also.
Oh, I know. I'm fully aware.
To be fair, Books and Brown, aka Mariko Aoki.
Could we do as a
Tori
as
knew
a
what she was
sub?
doing.
It's all
poop.
yeah, day one. Sorry, James.
You know, as a subtitle, could we do your friendly local bookstore?
Mariko Aoki.
Yeah, but that kind of cuts out the coffee part, and I want to honor MTM's contributions.
Mm.
I'm not settling. But... Oh, I'm open to Mariko Aoki. Is it Mariko Aoki or Mariko Aoki's? Like it's her shop that makes you poop.
While you guys are talking about this, MTM's locking up, and you're headed down the street, and he goes, I don't know much about Pacifican social mores. I wonder. Oh no, I may have made a grave mistake. They may think I'm being too forward asking them to come to an onsen where nude bathing is expected.
Whoa.
He spoke in second person. Did you hear that? He said, "Excuse me."
Mm-hmm. It was progress. Did you also hear the part where he said we'd have to be naked? Did you skip over that because you were too excited about the tense of his speech? Or the type? I don't know what kind of word there is.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely right. You do not give yourself enough credit.
Back to the naked thing. I don't think I want to be naked. I don't want to be naked.
You're the one who was talking about being DTF, so.
Not in front of the person who is under our employment.
I knew that I had made a grave mistake, and I think, to be fair, part of it is I'd assumed because she's only wearing a vest, and it doesn't really seem to cover up the parts that someone would normally be concerned about.
I'm very self-conscious of my back.
Is it like a cutout vest? Is it like chaps, but a vest? So your spines have room to...
It's like mesh in the back.
It's totally the chaps of vests.
Yeah. It's like a big holy mesh.
Pineless chaps.
Mm-hmm.
Mindless chaps. Thanks for saying what I could not think to say. Yeah. Pineless chaps.
Are you gonna go to the Naked Springs with our employee?
Just a cultural note. Pacifica does have like public baths that are pretty close optional in most of the arcologies, so it's not totally crazy for your characters. It might be for you personally, maybe, sure, but like, yeah, just culturally, it's not a shock.
Yeah, I'm fine with it, but I wouldn't want to get in trouble with H.
Oh. I see what you're thinking through this.
HR.
AKA LR, AKA PR.
People's resources. Oh. Oh, this pressure's intense.
You should have been there earlier, MTM. It got awkward. You would have hated it.
Maybe.
I'll just put my feet in.
I wonder. Whoa, there are foot baths and they are delightful. I wonder if it would be comforting for them to know that it's often quite steamy and there are towels for a modicum of modesty before one gets in the water, at which point it is quite modest.
I wonder, MTM. You're doing great. I wonder if it would be offensive to other patrons of the onsen if someone were to leave a vest on at the establishment, or if it would simply be considered odd behavior for meat.
Never dealt with this kind of question before. I suppose that being a polite and forgiving group on the whole, even if we're considered a slight, no one would say anything and attribute it to being from a different country with different social mores.
Alright. Let's go.
I suppose I would also tell them that maybe this was a bad idea and perhaps we don't have to have a communal bath if that makes anybody too uncomfortable.
You want to go to the naked baths?
I don't want to do anything where anyone's going to be uncomfortable. We've had no time off for the past. Okay, I know it's only 2.5 weeks, but a lot has happened in the past 2.5 weeks, and we should have something where we can all relax.
Take us to the naked baths. Keeping my vest on.
I was about to burst with discomfort. Now it's been alleviated, and thank God we're also here at Onsen Richie Lou.
What was his catchphrase before?
I don't remember.
This guy.
The catchphrase?
Catchphrase?
He had a phrase that we really latched on to.
From last time? Last time?
It was, I would be
remiss. Like, I
would be distraught. I would be.
something. Roll the shape.
Something now. Sorry.
So he slides the door open, and it's this there's like some bamboo and a little bit of stonework and this beautiful little recessed dark wood door, and he slides it open, and you guys step in and slide the door shut, and there's this it's so funny what we find appealing that would be appalling in this for you. You smell cedar.
Oh no!
And there are
Would we even know what it smells like?
right. That's I think that.
Or are we like having PTSD to the?
I think you'd
To the clear
see
cut.
it
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
the
say we
clear
definitely
cut.
would.
Yeah, so like you've probably never smelled fresh cut wood until the clear cut, and it was a very traumatic, right? So like it's so
You wanted relaxing.
so off from
You're
the
like-
and there are wood panels and it's clear what it is, and there's a little deer behind the counter who bows when you come in and hands and you see MTM holds up 3 fingers And the deer bows again and gives you 3 little bundles. And so there's slippers and small towels. And so he leads you around the counter and down this little hallway to there's like a locker room, and there's tatami floors and some fans, some oscillating fans blowing, and the smell, you're out of cedar and into more like tile, pretty dark. And MTM is talking to himself again, of course, and he goes, oh God, I'm so nervous. I feel like this feels very similar to when I recommend books to people, and then I stand there and watch them read it to see if they enjoy it. I hope they enjoy it. And so he walks you in, and you all pick a locker, and they've got their own little code situations, and so he takes all his clothes off and does a little towel wrap for modesty, and slips into his little slides, and then he sort of like have you guys ever listened? I mean, I guess it's more of the same what I was just saying, but have you like ever listened to like an album with someone, or watched a movie with someone that you really like and you really hope they do too, and you're kind of watching them discreetly to see if they're feeling it? So you're getting that kind of, and yeah, if you guys want to roll for insight on this at all, there might be something there.
Not great today. Another bust.
Oh, buddy.
Don't worry.
I mean, I risked it because I was at like 7. So.
I played Mildeeks earlier with a friend at the game shop, and I had 3 critical busts
Ooh.
on 3 different hands. Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Yeah. We were playing to 500. We may have only made it like 250, but yeah. What you got, Laura?
29.5.
Jeez. He mentioned earlier when you were asking about Miyamoto Musashi that he's an orphan, and that sort of puts him in a place where he wonders, if he is maybe someone special, if he was like noble-blooded, or the child of destiny, or something along those lines. And so Laroo, having clocked that, you notice that this feels, it's clear that the deer knew him, so this is like a regular spot for him. It's part of his routine. But there were also some clues in terms of like how he folded his clothes and put everything away in the locker, that this is probably, it's either attached to some like pre-adoption stuff that he maybe isn't even aware of related to his family, or maybe it was part of his adoptive life. It's hard to tell whether it's like pre or post adoption, but there's an emotional significance to it that's higher than just like routine bathing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sure, you guys getting in little slippers and towels and all that stuff and doing the thing?
Yes, but my vest is still on.
Totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and Leo would keep some
boxers on as well.
Okay.
And just for Laroo's comfort.
It's under your shirt.
Yeah, this is the first time.
You're so funny.
This is the first time that you would have seen Leo.
I've been waiting for this. Waiting for.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Without even like the black jacket is pretty much even. I would imagine there's been some hot days.
Sure. Yeah.
The black jacket pretty much stays on all the time. So yeah, you see that same kind of slim, smaller, but like very much like a not big muscular, but that kind of like wiry fighter's body type. Strength and leanness to him. Yeah, he's very like lithe and lean, and you can see the rest of this sort of dull silver, cybernetic. Not. It's like it's fashioned like a necklace, but it does connect to his, like it is connected underneath his skin and then all down the back of his spine as well, almost like a exoskeleton down the back of his spine, and it connects to. There's this kind of almost spider-like pattern of blue lines that sort of vein out, and as he bends down to fold his shirt and his jacket neatly on the bench before he puts it in the locker, with each movement you see like this very this faint glow that travels down these lines down towards, as he moves his left hand, you see it shooting down towards the left hand, and it even goes all the way down his arms. You hadn't really, it's so faint by the time that it gets to his hands that you hadn't even really picked up on it being there, but now that you see the whole sort of system, there's this line, these lines, these bluish lines that travel all the way down to the tips of his fingers. And I hadn't thought of this, but I feel like he would have a tattoo, but I don't know what it is.
I like that.
Yeah.
TBD.
Yeah.
Oh. What's the story on your medal? Is that improper to ask?
Oh, the cybernetics?
Hmm?
Yeah, it's just a dexterity upgrade. Kind of helps me focus in. Oh, and it's got it kind of cocks his head to the left, which isn't strictly necessary, but it helps sometimes to have a little it's like a backup for if you don't have your keiki. It's all kind of neurally linked, but he does this little head cock and a little mask comes up. It's oxygen go, which is nice. It's not really good for breathing underwater or anything, but kicks a headache really quickly. And obviously altitude, and then that disappears back inside. And yeah, mostly yeah, just kind of improves my reflexes. Yeah, and so that's why I don't compete nationally anymore. a smaller pool makes it less. There's just, yeah. I'm not eligible anymore for, which is a choice I opted in. It was part of the program, but, yeah, it's pretty.
Say no more. Looks pretty sick.
Really?
Hmm? Looks darn cool.
That's good to know. I kind of, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it looks like kind of veiny is a weird word. That's a weird word. Sorry. Like it's like spider veins. It just looks like that. Sometimes I feel like. But it's not my veins. It's following my major nerves. That's the idea. It's like hooked into those.
They look cool.
Thanks.
Well, let's dip.
All right. Yeah, so MTM's been sort of hovering by the door, and he's like, I know that I think there's a strong chance that they're only doing this for me, and that makes me feel simultaneously responsible and honored. But we're already here, so there's no sense in overthinking it, even though I probably will. Here we go. And so you step into the next room, and there are showers with the expectation that you have a rinse before getting in the water. And so each of you can go to one, have a rinse. MTM does a little scrub and some soap and that kind of a thing. And then from there, you walk into this magical, beautiful garden full of bonsai trees and rock arrangements, and
they kept the plants alive here.
and there's very subtle, understated flowers and recessed lights that provide a little bit of illumination, but are pretty much invisible. Where their direct sources are coming from, and there are all these different pools scattered around, and you get from the volume of steam coming from some and less so from others, and the comings and goings of the different patrons who are already there. You get the vibe that each one of them has something different to offer, whether it's a view or temperature or electrical current for muscular stimulation, or jets or bubbles, or none of the above.
I'm skipping that one.
Sure, yeah. Mineral content, all of those things. There's this wide variety there. And you see majority humans. There aren't as many oath takers or oathborn, the animal variety of folks here. But you see there's another deer. It's a small Middle Kingdom species that is not one you've seen before, similar to the one at the front door, pretty petite. And there's what else would we see there? There's a tanuki. Looks a lot like Nikki Nuki, actually, but like,
That's what my head.
yeah.
A tanuki.
Tanuki, Nikki
tiny
Nuki.
nuki?
Yeah, a tiny
Which
nuki.
he is a raccoon, right?
He's a raccoon, yeah.
A raccoon?
Oh,
A raccoon.
and MTM's like, oh, I thought things were going so well.
Just checking.
On the point of things going well, on a 9 insight, do I think Laroo is flirting with me?
Oh, Laroo, why don't you roll for charm and tell me what you get via text?
You did this. You started it.
Lights.
Yikes. I was just writing a section on subtle roles in the manual, and got it. On a 9 insight, I mean, let me ask you this, Leo. What do you want?
What am I looking for?
Yeah.
Leo's confused.
Leo's confused.
Leo's had a confusing day. Leo has a 3 in insight and a 2 in charm and a 2 in deception.
Oh, right. Okay. I can work with that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But I also have a 6 in religion, so do with that what you will. Sometimes things just...
The Lord speaking.
It's interesting, when you were at Aleut Star in the test pilot program, you and the other test pilots would frequent one bar in particular, and it was sort of a let's be real, man, test pilots have groupies. Like, you guys are military rock stars in a certain way, and you always noticed that your friends hooked up a lot more than you, and you were never sure what that was all about. So scientifically, there was this knowledge of like, yeah, I like romance, but why isn't it happening? Right? And you literally have spreadsheets with like quality comparable observable qualities, but the
binders, perhaps.
Right, but
just full
of your compatriots.
Binders full of women.
No, sorry, not of women, but like
it's a deep cut.
I know what you're talking about. No, of your other test pilots, and you, but
Binders of pilots.
But what's interesting about it is that it's like it's like what did he score on the last test? It's very objective things like how tall is he? How much does he weigh? What's his max bench press? Where does he come from? It's very... That's a lot of data that misses the point. And in the confusion of, am I being flirted with, you find yourself thinking about those numbers and how useless they ended up being for you in understanding that situation.
It was just for fun.
Yeah, it was for dramatic effect. And it was, what's she doing over there? Roll for flirting. Roll for not flirting. I don't know.
Laroo, and I think I interrupted you on something with MTF, but just a quick question for Laroo, back in the locker room. Like scale of 1 to 10, how cool do you think the like whole setup looks?
With the lights?
Did you check if you were... No, sorry. You said that my like cybernetic...
Yeah.
That they like looked cool.
They do.
I'm just... like we talked about earlier, I'm always looking to improve myself.
Okay.
And outward appearance is not a big part of that. But, I like to gather information, so like scale of 1 to 10, how look cool. There's not a lot I can change, but I just
Hey,
data is data.
10 out of 10, cool.
Got it. Thank you. 10 out of 10.
So MTM's like, he's like, if I, it seems that, sometimes they've just been following me without me even having to say anything. Maybe if I get into my favorite pool first, they'll follow. And then,
I wonder what the coolest pool here is. Not in terms of temperature, but the best one.
The best one.
I wonder.
Yeah. Like a 10 out of 10
Pool.
pool.
Yeah, I wonder.
Hey.
and so he goes, well,
No,
here's hoping that my opinion somehow meshes up ever so slightly with theirs. And he meanders. You guys walk past a few human guests, and then you come around the corner to
Yes,
Okay.
of course I remember.
you come to this pool that you hadn't seen
tab
when you
that says binders full of women.
I couldn't remember if it was Mitt Romney. It was Mitt Romney.
yeah. There's also there's some movies and some shows.
Moving right along.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mitt.
And actually, well, original dating services were like that because you had to like go to a place and like
Yeah,
You
you're
know?
thumbing through.
yeah, but
Matchmaking.
that doesn't justify the sketchy stuff. But anyways, so you come around the corner and there's this really
Next front.
subtle
It's a dating service.
our dating service.
Must come and thumb through the women.
I just learned that YouTube started as a dating website. It was supposed to be like upload a video of you talking about yourself to try to meet other people who might be interested. That was the whole. But YouTube, yeah, exactly. But nobody wanted to use it for that. They were like, "This is me skateboarding."
Yep.
And that's how it became.
Psych! It is how you were using it.
Yeah, I know. Well,
I look pretty cool.
yeah, the dudes were like
Date me
sick.
now.
I know.
Does this impress you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know any skate moving terms, but that was the
Ollie,
Didn't you skateboard as a kid?
Ollie,
Yeah, I
kickflip,
did, but I didn't know any
In
of
the
the terms.
long term.
shove it.
I didn't know any of the terms.
Shove it.
Shove it.
Tell your mother.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
Tell your mom.
You need a sweater.
Yeah, you do. Your
Yeah.
mom needs a sweater.
Your mom needs a sweater. I'll tell her.
You better.
Yeah, you come around the corner, and it's a beautiful little pool with a wee little waterfall kind of burbling down into it, and yeah. So MTM.
Pool is a concept?
Yeah.
So takes notes.
No.
So MTM walks down the little
She's
stairs.
supposed to be waterproof. They never laugh.
He goes down the stairs into the pool, and once he's in, he takes his towel off, wrings it out, and then folds it in a very specific way and puts it on top of his head.
I take my towel.
Great pick for the pool, buddy. This is a bit. Leo doesn't actually do that. He's fine.
He's in the pool. You can't see anything. I do like a towel scarf
Your
on
towel,
my head.
So you got like a little babushka kind of a.
I just as like sort of like taking the social cue. I'm like,
Yeah.
put these on our heads now.
So you got a wet scarf
Yep.
wrapped around to like a baboosh. Okay, all right, yeah,
Yep.
nice.
Lou's gonna try to replicate the towel.
Roll for
did
roll
not.
for gymnastics.
I did not try to replicate it. I went
Yeah.
for classic shower towel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's giving like. Did Laverne and Shirley? I feel like they had like, you know, when you drive with the roof down, and then you've got like the to keep the hair. Yeah, it's giving that kind of a vibe.
Ooh, I feel like gambling. This is a low stakes roll. 7.
How's the towel hat gonna go?
And it's a
Poorly.
bust.
Dog. Been bussin'. You end up with.
Saving him for comment.
Sure.
So it's weird, despite like the diligence and effort and your deck's cybernetic mods, it kind of ends up with like, you know, when you have like a dish rag and you squeeze it out at the end of the session, it's just like crumpled. So somehow all of that folding ends up with like this. Yeah. But
Well, it's
here's
worse than mine.
here's what you experience after a minute is it's quite hot, the water, and the evaporative cooling effect of that water dripping on your head offsets the heat in your body. And you know that feeling you get when you're in the hot tub too long and you're like really ready to get out? That doesn't show up. Yeah. And MTM like slowly sinks down in the water until just his nose is just barely above the surface. And every once in a while, like a little bubble pops up from his mouth. And then he slides back up and he says, so he's like, it's like chin's just barely dipped in the water now, and there's a little bit of a ripple from the waterfall, but it's pretty calm water. And he says, I think, well, first of all, yeah, maybe this is about as happy as I've ever been. And I think I love the onset. This is my happy place. But I think I may be in the company of heroes. And perhaps I'm just a squire in this story. Somebody small in a supporting role. An NPC, if you will. But it feels important. And I feel important. I will keep doing my best and getting better every day. And even if it's just most delicious cup of the brown that I can give to them. That's still a lot. And then he sinks back in, and you can see like little riffles in the water from him breathing through his nose. Then he pops back up out of the water again.
Oh boy.
I also imagine that the life of a hero must be very difficult. I can tell that these two have a very high affinity for each other. Maybe not romantic love, maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell. That's always been ambiguous for me.
It's not.
It's probably not. But I think you can't go through hard things together without developing a bond that's maybe even stronger in some ways than most romantic love is. And I see that in them. They are DTF! And then he sinks back down.
You are a very confusing person, and I respect that. Miyamoto, when you come up, will you show me how to fold this damn towel? Take your time. I'm in no rush.
He slides back up out of the water, and he says, oh shit, he says, Leo did tell me that he would rather be called out than left to make a mistake or a faux pas or the implications of something along those lines. So I feel I'd be remiss in not showing him how to properly fold the towel.
That's what it was. I feel like it was that. I would be remiss if I
I would be remiss.
Was it I would be remiss? I had no.
It's
It was
something
like
that.
I would be crestfallen.
Oh, something like that.
I would be
yeah.
crestfallen.
Yeah.
That's what it
So
was. That
funny.
we really got us.
Oh man.
So he,
Sorry.
Thank you.
It got us there. It got us there. You said it, and I was like,
crestfallen.
close. You would be remiss.
Yeah. So he goes to reach for the towel, and then he goes, I would be crestfallen if I came into Leo's bubble without his permission and made him in any way, shape, or form uncomfortable, when it seems that I've already asked so much of them coming here to onsen Richilu.
Yeah, come on over, bud.
Oh, he is wise and kind. And so he reaches over and gently takes his towel off your head, and he puts it back in the water, and then pulls it out and gives it a gentle squeeze, and then does some very quick, very natural seeming origami to him.
Tower.
And I would say roll perception or investigation, whatever feels better for you, to see if you catch anything of what he did.
Oh boy.
I've just been getting greedy is my problem. I busted again.
Boston. Okay, so yeah, absolute mystery. He does it for you, regardless it happens, and gently puts it back on your head, feeling safe in your bubble at this point. And then once he's done with that, he does sort of a complicated hand gesture over in a direction where you don't have, because of where the waterfall is, line of sight doesn't work for you. And then a couple minutes later, this sweet-looking young man in some wooden sandals and very traditional garb walks up with a tray and sets it down next to the hot tub, the pool. And you see it is 3 little wooden cups and a 4th cup with a whisk in it, and then another cup with like a small cup, a vessel with a lid, and then there's a teapot. Yeah, and he pours hot water into all 3 and uses the little scoop and drops, and then whisk, 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 and turn, and whisk, 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 and turn, and the whole tea ceremony, they're while all three of you are sitting in the hot water together. And and so this beautiful thing is happening, and MTM sits up and he's paying rapt attention, and he opens his mouth like he's about to have another little monologue again, and then stops. And once all three of the cups are made, the sweet young man picks them up and turns and turns and hands and turns and turns and hands and turns and turns
Had a
and
cup
hands.
of green.
And
Very excited.
MTM
Boy.
does the first thing that ever seems to have been directed to you. He raises his cup, not to knock them together necessarily, but in a little bit of a salute, and then takes a sip and slurps audibly.
Eye contact?
Roll for charm.
It's good I'm getting these rolls out now.
Yeah, what else?
Because
Who knows what's
I
gonna
thought these
happen
were the
next
rolls.
time.
These are not the
Another
rolls
one.
you're looking
These
for.
are the rolls I was going to be making to keep Lando from
It's not.
imminent death, so
Did you bust a gun?
Yes, you did.
I busted rolling 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Dog. I would have rolled that. There's
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, because I was at, what type of roll did you say?
Charm.
The charm is
Oh,
not
I
charming.
was at 3.5.
Your mom's low,
so I
yeah.
had to roll 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell your mom how charming I am.
Not charming.
Oh my
Charming,
gosh.
yeah.
I gotta write that down.
Tell your mom how charming I am.
37, 50. I've been trying to take notes on the
Credit to Cynthia.
yeah.
On the, on quotes,
Yeah.
notes and quotes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Woohoo. I slurp audibly as well,
Yeah.
following that cue.
Nice.
And go,
Yeah. Good social mirroring. And
it tastes like the color green. It tastes green.
It's delicious, and it's also very special.
It's delicious, and it's very special. She takes another slurp.
yeah.
It's delicious, and it's very special.
and you hear MTM. He's behind his cup and sort of like in this reverie, and you noticed him go to speak and then not before, and so there's definitely like like a respect for the ceremony, or there's something different that he's experiencing emotionally that's kind of changing his behavior a little bit, and he very actually both of you roll for perception to see if you even hear what
Here
he
we go,
says
Leo.
at this point.
I'm hoping for one. Oh.
Well, I just critically busted.
Oh my god. I just rolled 3 2s, so I don't know what's worse.
The best use of the dice.
Oh, that's a 1 at least. And my, what's my 4? So 6, 7. Makes it not 7. Best roll of the night.
You don't hear the whole sentence, but you hear synesthetic. And then he takes another slurp. And
Tori knows what that word means. Laroo does not.
Leo knows what that word means. James does.
James does not.
You know what that word means.
Would have been better if I didn't know.
It's me.
And yeah, I'd say that's where we end things tonight. You have spent a really, as you both mentioned, you have spent a really grueling, unrelenting, violent, traumatic 2 weeks without any reprieve, really. You've slept mostly in uncomfortable places, arguably Pim's tree and maybe a night or two at the ristorante, but flying on military transports, asleep in the woods, which is mixed sometimes, the amount of fighting and fear, paranoia, worried about being caught in a very hostile, dangerous country. And it feels you're still there. And whatever happens next week precedes wherever you are right now. But you got some rest. You got some healing at this point. Oh, please. And... 4 vessels.
What do you think of the matcha, Boris?
How do you know what that's called? I never said matcha.
We've been made.
Lando did say to play his character however I wanted, and that he is a gambling man. And I said, sir, no.
No.
No, Pyar wants to kill you.
Yeah. I want to kill you, Natty. But
7 hit points. Get out of here.
I think it's either 9 or 19
Or
15.
or 50. It's
Somewhat more.
They're all bad.
It's somewhere from 9 to 17. It's low.
It's all bad.
He does a sheet all on his
It's
phone.
all on his
right?
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can't check, but I'm pretty sure. But
We're worried for you.
you feel weirdly safe there, and
Even though I did not like the matcha.
We all knew.
Laroo didn't like the matcha? That's crazy. I was really okay.
She's a brown girl.
She's a brown girl.
It does. Okay.
I saw him prepare it. There was no sugar in there.
You take sugar in your brown?
My brown I can take anyway, and I'm happy.
This scene was literally catered to Tori, and I missed because she's Laroo.
Tori loves matcha.
I know.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, would Laroo like this legitimate ceremony grade straight matcha?
I was excited
Hard
for Laroo
no.
too. I was like, Laroo's gonna love this.
Sorry.
Aw.
Tori loves it. Laroo hates it. That is totally. I mean, yeah. Laroo is not flirting with Leo. Tori is.
Sorry, I said we were DTF on camera.
You sent Leo into a spiral.
I know. Funny.
And so yeah, there's a swirling milieu of emotion, thought, analysis, confusion, hope, fear, all of these things, and you get the feeling that, well, I mean, it's not even a feeling really, right? Like MTM wears his heart on and his brain on his sleeve,
Whole brain.
right? And so you already know I mean, he's quiet, which is weird, but you already know what he's thinking and feeling, and it's on a smaller scale, but it mirrors so much of your own, you know, self-doubt and aspiration and social concerns and misunderstandings about what other people are thinking and feeling towards you, and confusion and just you know, he's a funny little guy. But I think he really admires and loves both of you already, and kind of gets how good you are. And that feels nice too. You know, to have somebody, he might see you more clearly than you see yourselves or each other, perhaps, despite not having the whole picture. Yeah.
What an interesting guy.
What an interesting man / boy.
Slash child.
Somewhere
Yeah,
from 14 to
is
13.
romantically interested in.
No.
25-year-old. And I did that insane intro, and I have no outro. I didn't get that far. We do need catchphrases. But what'd you say? Read us in, Daddy?
Yeah.
Oh, was it read us or drop us?
Drop us.
Oh,
Drop us in?
or read us?
I like drop us
Drop us in,
in.
Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Punt us out, Daddy.
Yeah.
And that's the end of episode 23. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week.